This is going to be a tough one today. I have a question I want to ask you, and let's see how many people will honestly answer this, because this is going to be an eye-opener for you, and hopefully my point will be clear. If you went to your local wholesaler to buy your flowers, and everybody was talking about how bad business has been, but you were doing well, would you say anything? Please tell me the truth. Leave a comment, and tell me why you would say whatever you're going to say. If you do that for me, it would mean a lot. You walked into the shop, you've just had another amazing month, and you work with an agency, and they've helped you a great deal. Do you say anything? Because I had this situation happen again this month. Nobody's talking. And what that's doing, it's letting others know that it's okay to be down. But why isn't it okay for the shop that's up? Are you going to feel better knowing that everyone else is down? I wouldn't. I'm going to share a story with you with my ex-wife. We went to a meeting in Sarasota. Everybody was talking about how much money they owed and how down they were, and we were down too. My ex-wife was new to the industry, and she was starting to worry because everybody else said they were down, and we were down too. She said, "Are we in the right business? Is this good? Everybody's down." I got up after the meeting was over, and I told her we will never attend one of these meetings again. It turned into a difficult night because she felt that I was putting myself over everybody else. I was confident enough to know better because back then I was doing about 250 to 300,000 in sales, and I was very proud of that. It doesn't matter to me what everyone else does. If you're around a circle of people that are not doing well, change your surrounding. I immediately got divorced and I married my business. I can't let anyone get in my way. I'm a new father, and if I don't succeed, my son won't have an opportunity. I got to make this work. I got into the business and I went to my first RTI conference, and everybody had a laptop. Everybody had computers. There were assistants and office managers writing, taking notes, running reports. I couldn't make my notes fast enough. I didn't have a laptop. I just wrote notes and talked to people. Then I learned about all the different programs in RTI that I wasn't using. I was driving the developers crazy. Every class I was staying late because I couldn't understand wire rec, and I wasn't going to leave until I got it figured out. Everybody went out and partied that night. I went out for a little bit. I went back and studied. I was on a crash course to do better, and that was the beginning of Beneva Flowers and going to where we went in the industry top 20. The point is, if I ever go into a room again and I'm doing well and everyone else isn't, I'm going to share my story. I'm going to share it because I care enough about the people around me. And if I get kicked out or if they don't like me, I can't worry about that. And the last point I want to make is this. There's a flower shop 14 miles away from me. He said, "Art, it's not that I don't believe you, but I can't understand it. You're in Sarasota. We're one town away from you. And everybody I talk to is down. And you're telling me all of your shops are up." I didn't have to worry about anywhere else. Today I'm sharing that with other people. And probably my best protege is Lisa at Abbott's Flowers. But the point isn't to brag. The point is to motivate you to do better at your business. I know one flower shop stopped sending out preferred customer cards because the people around him said, "You don't need that. Art's old school." Then I placed an order at Dominic Graziano Florist, who's also a customer. He was a doubter. He's joined us. I placed an order with him and I got a preferred customer card. Whether he copied me back in the day or I copied him, it doesn't matter. I don't care. He's still sending it. And when I called him back and I said, "Dominic, how's this working for you?" He says, "Artie, every time I send one of those, I get 4 or 5 orders the second they hit. And then I get orders throughout the month." There you have it. Let's get conversation going that makes people feel maybe a little uncomfortable with the intention of helping them. Because remember this, when you speak to florists that are bigger than you in size, they truly want to help you and they're going to encourage you. When you speak to florists that are smaller, they don't know the feeling. They don't know that it can work. They want you to stay in their group. Speak to people that are larger, and don't be afraid to call a large shop in a town next to yours. Introduce yourself. I guarantee you that shop will make time for you. I promise. Trust me. You got the last quarter coming. It's up to you. Don't listen to me. Do what you're doing. Get what you're getting. Try something different and buckle up because the ride's going to be great. Please like and subscribe to my channel. I'd like to share more of these with you, and there's no cost. Thank you.